Hello friends, Cowboy Joe Boo here with the Joe Boo Report, reporting in on First Take Dallas Cowboys. It just seems like every single day there is always something about the Dallas Cowboys. Are there any other teams in the NFL besides the Dallas Cowboys? I couldn't tell you. Well, today, Jerry Jones kind of sort of said Dak Prescott is a starting quarterback. I think. If you read between the lines, I think that's what he said. And as always, I want to thank you guys for being part of the Joe Boo Report. And click over here on the picture of me and Sean Lee if you'd like to subscribe. Let's go to that tape.
On First Take.
You want to be very mindful of what you've got going, which right now we've got a lot of chemistry going, and that has got to be really recognized if you're making a decision. I don't want to speculate on what we're going to do when the time comes. I do think that unquestionably Tony's going to be ready to go at some point near the end of the year, and we'll be able to evaluate things at that time. He's a veteran. He wants his team to have all the success it possibly can have. Dak feels the same way.
You know that voice. Jerry Jones saying the team is unsure who will start at quarterback when Tony Romo is fully healthy. He is unsure. Max, I want to start with you here because I can't deal with him yet. What's your reaction?
Well, to paraphrase Jay-Z, your boy Max predicted this exactly. I told you weeks ago that if Dak, in the unlikely event that Dak Prescott was, let's say, 6-1, you know, that's after the bye, that means he would have beaten Green Bay at Green Bay, and he'd have beaten the Eagles in a divisional rivalry game. What Jerry Jones would come out and say is, well, remember they started hedging with his health? Well, if he's ready, when he's ready, eventually he might be ready. And of course he wants to leave the door open if Dak Prescott runs into a rookie wall, if he's suddenly playing very poorly, if the Dallas Cowboys go on a losing streak, you may want to make a switch at quarterback, especially since you have Super Bowl aspirations suddenly this season. So you want to leave the door open. So what do you come up with? The fact that Tony Romo is probably ready to go now. I mean, he's not quite ready yet, but he might be in case we need him down the road in a little while. That's one thing that's going on. And here's another thing. I don't think Jerry Jones is, as I said the other day, is really calling the shots. I think ultimately Stephen Jones is getting his way. And so Jerry can say whatever he wants. That's not necessarily correlated to what's going to happen in the end. He can go on a radio show and say, well, no, and I'm considering it, but that's not really how the decision is getting made anymore. Those two things.
Are you saying that, because if I remember correctly, if I'm misquoting you, please educate me, Max Kellerman.
Every day.
Did you not say that the Tony Romo era is over?
Yes.
Did you not say that under no circumstances, I mean, bottom line is this is Dak Prescott's team and that's the way it's going to be because Stephen Jones is making the decision?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm clear because here's my point. This falls right in line with what I'm saying. I keep trying to tell y'all wait. What did I tell you? What do I keep saying about the Dallas Cowboys? Forget the wins. Forget the wins and losses. Anything that falls short of the Super Bowl is absolutely fine with me. Just be patient. And they will not let me down. They are 6-1. They have not lost a game since the opener against the New York Giants. They have won every game in the last month and a half. They are 6-1. They are in first place in the NFC East. Their star young quarterback happens to be a rookie, an athletic stud, who clearly is poised. He is not getting in the way he is performing. They are winning. Ezekiel Elliott is winning. You got two rookies that are literally MVP candidates in this league. Okay? And still, Jerry Jones gonna go on the air. And he's going to talk about how no decision is made yet or whatever. You know what that means, Max? That means Jerry Jones is pushing for his adopted son, Tony Romo, to be in the mix, to make sure that that man has an opportunity when ready to go to be the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys because obviously he doesn't want Dak to have the job just yet. He wants Tony Romo, his 36-year-old quarterback with various back injuries, back surgeries. He wants that guy in. You can say whatever you want, whether he starts or he doesn't. The fact of the matter is, up here, it's going to get in the way. And right at the right time, and I say the right time, it's the wrong time for you Dallas Cowboy fans, by the way.
Right.
It's the wrong time. For me, it's the right time because what's going to happen is the accident waiting to happen, that franchise allergic to prosperity, not that, I mean, I don't even know if they know what being prosperous is all about because they haven't been that way in so long. They are going to get in their own way. It's all set up for me. Can't you see it, Molly? Can't you see it? It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is laying out nicely for you.
Laying out nicely for me. Right what I said.
When Dak and them beat Green Bay at Green Bay, and then when they came home and beat the Eagles, the way they did, coming back with the overtime win and the poise that Dak showed, he bought himself 3 games, as I predicted all along. If they're 6-1, they'd have to go 0-3, and Dak would have to play poorly. I do not think that will happen. If it does, the right move would be to reinsert Romo. But what we've seen from Dak, what makes you think that's going to happen?
Okay.
That's 1, 2.
Okay.
Jerry Jones doesn't seem to get his way in these decisions.
I'm not
Even
listening
Jones
to you with the
does.
Dallas Cowboys anymore. You've lost your damn mind because you
You're right about it.
you can't recognize the fact that the Dallas Cowboys get in their own way. You will not adopt that premise.
Are you saying
won't
that?
accept it.
Are you
I'm
saying that anything short of a Super Bowl is proof that they've gotten in their own way?
I'm saying to you right now, if you look at the Dallas Cowboys right now, a legitimate argument can be made that they should be the favorites to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. I'm saying to you, for me personally, whatever brings Dallas Cowboy fans the most pain is what I am a part of.
Well, we can
We
agree
gotta
on
leave it
that.
there. We gotta leave it there.
That is
You know
me.
what's exciting? We have another UConn Husky in the show. Jesus Shuttlesworth, my favorite basketball player.